Right, so we're back here and we've just beaten Dundee away 4-1. Fantastic from double from Shin Yamada and 2 for Kelechi Iheanacho. Now we've got Chelsea to play in the Champions League. It's going to be a very tough game, I feel, but it's our first home game, so hopefully we can do the business. St Mirren, Aberdeen 1-0, and it's a Johnny Kenny goal. Continues his good form for St Mirren. 8 games, 1 assist, 5 goals. Go on, Johnny Kenny. Celtic players named in the team of the week: Iheanacho, McGregor, Scales, Tierney, and Daisen Maeda. Johnny Kenny's in there as well. Lovely stuff. So we've got the Champions League home game. Madrid, Benfica 2-2, Arsenal 4-0, Bodo Glimt 1-0, PSG 3-2, Bruges 3-1, Juventus 1-0, Olympiacos 1-0, Marseille 1-1 and PSV 5-0. So if we dive into our... Let's see what the big man's got to ask us. What are you saying? Some people have labelled your team as potential giant killers against Chelsea. Are you confident of pulling up an upset? We've got to be at our best. We've got to be at our best. Bertrami. I was really looking at him. I think he could be a good player, but because I've got no money, I can't actually offer for any players that I'm really looking for. Well, we've got money, we've got £105 million in the bank, but I'm talking about the transfer budget. I'm going to ask the board if I can get some cash. Right, anyway, let's review the team selection and let's get going. So here for the Chelsea game, I'm going to keep going with Hatate. I think he's been great. We might struggle a wee bit at home in the Champions League with Hatate there, but we're at home. Let's give it a go. I'm going to continue to be bold when we're at home. Out of possession, Iheanacho is going to drop into there, and we're going to go quite deep out of possession in the Champions League against Chelsea just to keep us tight. But in possession, we're going to go how we have been going. So, and as always, come on the hoops. So they've went with quite a strong side. Cole Palmer. I think we will take John Kennedy's advice there and marking Cole Palmer tightly. Don't think it really matters how many people we mark tightly. It's going to be a tough game. We're outside the top 24 after the 2 draws. As Celtic Park erupts with the Champions League music playing as the players come out here at Celtic Park. First Champions League game at home. We've had 2 credible draws away from home against Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur, but I think this will be another step up test against the big boys, Chelsea. Let's hope we can get another decent result. So 2 minutes in, Tierney has the ball, gives it to Engels. Carter Vickers, back to Engels. Hatate's in some space out wide, gives it to, in fact it's Maeda, and Yamada's popped forward. Yamada's in the penalty area. Yamada flashes it wide. Good start to the game from Celtic. Throw into Celtic, 11 minutes in. Hatate to Maeda, back post. James gets it away, it comes back to the edge to Tierney, has a shot on goal and it's just over the bar. Just can't hit the target. so far. We've got a free kick. Tierney into the box, headed out, picked up by Balikwisha. He's going to have a shot again, it's over the bar. And it's still 0-0. Nearly 17 minutes gone. Hatate to Engels, 21st minute. We've actually played pretty well. Scales, Callum McGregor. Good ball again to Yamada. To Dyson Maida. Maida, oh, he beats his man. Great pace, he's in the penalty area. Maida, he's got to cut it back. Brilliant again from Maida. He's got to cut that ball back. Cole Palmer. Into the box, header, and Schmeichel made it look easy and held on to it. Rolls it out to Vickers now. Dyson Maida. Good tracking back by Garnacho. Give it away. Celtic pick it back up again with Engels. Lovely little ball to Maida. He's causing Chelsea a lot of problems with his pace. Gets by. Yamada goes down. Back post and Garnacho over the bar again. Hopefully it's nothing serious for Yamada as he went down. That's Fernandez with the corner in. Flicked on again. Good defending there. It's going to come back to Neto into the box. Good tackle. Chelsea, but a good spell here. Keeping pressure on. "31 minutes gone now. Still 0-0. Chelsea starting to get in a bit of rhythm here. Oh, Dyson, I thought he could have nicked that ball there. Palmer. Garnacho. Across it goes to Fernandez. Outside of the foot shot, and it's a bit of a waste. We'll take that. 38 minutes. Rio Hatate. Dyson Maida. Again, looking to take on his man. He has. He's beaten his man. Brilliant ball into the box. Fofana. Good defending. Here comes to Tierney. Driving in. Tierney! And Sanchez. It's a bit of a fumble. Engels now. Corner. Good ball into the box. And Sanchez takes it. Chelsea are a bit of possession again. Neto. Balikwisha. Good defending. Scales. Callum McGregor. Back to Tierney. Good play again, Tierney. And Garnacho. Tierney. Drives past Reece James. Looking for some support, gets it from Balikwisha, back to Tierney. This is great football. Celtic McGregor! Oh, just wide again. Great football. Really good football. Pressure stays on. Corner from Engels. And it's cleared away. And that is half time. Although Chelsea's had most of the ball, as you'll see here, 70% possession, we've had 11 shots, 2 on target, and the better chances at that. Chelsea's had 4 with 1 on target. We're doing okay so far. So long may that continue. I think we should be 1 up at least, but we're not. We'll encourage. I don't know if we just keep going the way we're going. Shinyamada's got an injury. But Dyson's causing a lot of problems out there. So I don't really want to put him up front. Right, we'll leave it. We'll leave it and start the second half. Come on, Celtic. And Celtic try to drive forward at the start of the second half, but all comes out wide to Dyson Maida. Good ball in. It's Shinyamada! Oh, the flag goes up. That's a lovely finish, but was he just offside? And it's a goal. Celtic have scored right at the start of the second half. Brilliant. Yeah, he's a mile onside here. Mile onside. Great ball, Maeda. What a finish by Shin Yamada. Celtic take the lead. It's a free kick which Enzo Fernandez will take. Up over the wall and just wide. Chelsea now applying a bit of pressure after going behind here. Well done from Engels. McGregor gets the ball back now across to Scales. Scales can drive into the midfield. Balikwisha. Hatate. Ball to Yamada. Back to McGregor. Over the top it goes. Can Dyson keep it in? Yep. Cuts the ball back. There's two at the edge of the box. One. It's Yamada. It's Iheanacho. It's Yamada. And Celtic are 2 up. What football from Celtic. Absolutely brilliant. It's his 3rd goal in the Champions League. He scored away to Tottenham and he scored 2 here. Lovely ball. And Iheanacho cushions it back to him. And Yamada, a slight deflection. It's 2-0 Celtic. .63rd minute here. I'm going to make a change. I am going to take Yamada. He scored twice. He has got a bit of a twisted knee, so I am going to take him off, and I am going to bring on where is he? Paulo Bernardo, and I'm just going to sit him in the middle here. I'm going to keep Kelechi up front on his own, and then out of possession, obviously Iheanacho will go up there. Paulo Bernardo will sit there, and that is what we'll do at the moment. Carter Vickers not have the best game skills, not the best. That's what we'll do, because I don't want. He scored 2. We'll keep it going like that. So 73 minutes gone. Scales deep in his own half with a free kick. Looking for Vickers, who finds McGregor. It's a very poor ball by McGregor. You can't be doing that against quality of opposition. No, there's a chance there. And Chelsea are pushing now. Throw into Celtic. Rio Hatate with it. Engels. Hatate. Clips the ball into Maeda. Maeda gets turned. And it's it's off the bar. Oh, what an effort. Tierney now. Back to Balikwisha. And away it goes. Scales must get there. He does get there. Now it goes to Engels. Just to calm, get the foot on the ball. Back to Carter Vickers. Chelsea have it again now. It's Garnacho. Good tackle by Dyson Maeda. Great tracking back. Throw into Chelsea. Maeda headers it away. Can Bernardo get onto it? Yes, he can. Can he keep it? Yes, he can. He goes past Hato. But then he gives it away. Caicedo and Palmer. Palmer now to Estavio. He's through. Deflected. Good save by Schmeichel. And Chelsea now really turning up the heat. So it's 3 minutes to go plus whatever stoppage time. 3 minutes of injury time to be added on here. And that is full time. That is absolutely magnificent. What a start to the Champions League group stage so far. What a start. a 1-1 draw away at Newcastle, a 1-1 draw away at Spurs, and we've just beaten Chelsea 2-0 with a Shin Yamada double. That is absolutely fantastic. What a performance, what a result. And I'm going to go delighted. I'm going to go delighted with that one, because that is delightful from us. And Shin Yamada looking like a real shrewd bit of business by the Celtic board. Now if we go to the group stage table, we're up to 12th, above Newcastle, above Bayern Munich, above Real Madrid, after a tricky start that we've had. And we have had a tricky start in the Champions League. 3 Premier League teams in a row. I mean, you've just seen there, Newcastle beat Bayern Munich 4-1 at St James's Park, and we drew 1-1 with them. Spurs just beat Ajax 3-0, and we drew 1-1 with them. So we must be doing something right. Fantastic. So we'll just run through the results here on the Wednesday. 2-0 Borussia Dortmund. Bâle wins 2-0. We win 2-0. Oh, there's been some weird results. Copenhagen beating Real Madrid 1-0. Galatasaray and Liverpool 1 each. 4-1 Newcastle. Barcelona 3-2 against Sturm Graz. And Spurs 3-0 Ajax. And then Man City 2-0 as well. And that leaves us where we are on the table. So what a start to the season so far for us in the Champions League. And Peter Lawwell again straight in with the emails when it comes to cash. Received 1.81 million. That's us pushed up to 1.75. Peter, I've just passed him in the corridor there. He is smiling. He just done a knee slide. And it's not for the 2-0 result, it's for the 1.81. It's gone in the bank. Shin Yamada, twisted knee, 3 to 5 days. He's disappointed that he might miss the Hearts game now. He might miss the Hearts game. But what a performance. And you can see his stats so far this season. If we take a deep dive in. Expected goals. He scored 5. He's got a 3.24 expected goals. So he's overachieving on his expected goals. Shots on target 90 minutes, 1.84. The Champions League, he scored 3 goals in 5 games, including the qualifiers, 2 assists. In the Willie Hill Premier League, he scored 5 goals in 5 games. In the Premier Sports Cup, he scored 2 goals, 1 goal in 2 games. So he's absolutely flying at the moment. And then he's just got a wee knee twist. Willie Hinselwood has been in touch. You must be delighted with that result. Absolutely. It was a joy to behold at times. So yep, that'll do us I think for this episode, where we have beaten Dundee 4-1 away from home. We have beaten Chelsea 2-0 at home in the Champions League. If we go through our fixtures since the start of the season, we'll go past the friendlies. We're not really that bothered about the friendlies. We drew first game of the season 2-2 with St Mirren. Then we beat Aberdeen 4-0. We beat St Johnstone 3-0. We lost to Steaua Bucharest in the first leg at home in the Champions League playoff round. Then we beat Livingston 4-0. Then we went away from home to Steaua Bucharest and won 3-0. A real Hatate hat-trick. Then we went to Ibrox and drew 1-1. Shin Yamada popping up again with a big goal. Then coming back from international break, we drew 0-0 with Kilmarnock. Then we drew 1-1 in St James's Park, Champions League game, Newcastle and Inacho. Then we beat Dundee away in the Premier Sports Cup 2-1, Yamada and Engels. Then we beat Hibs at home 2-0 in Inacho double. Spurs away in the Champions League, Yamada, and again you can start to see a wee theme pattern coming here. He's scoring in big games. Shin Yamada scored at Ibrox, scored at Spurs, and he scored against Chelsea. And then we beat Motherwell 5-1. Shin Yamada again. Then we beat Dundee 4-1. 2 for Yamada, 2 for Iheanacho. And then we've just beaten Chelsea, 2 from Iheanacho. So when we come back, we've got the Hearts game away from home. Now this will be a big tough game. They're unbeaten, they're a point ahead of us in the league. So that's going to be a real tough game. And then we've got Falkirk through the week on the Wednesday as well. In real life, Brendan Rodgers was put to the sword after this game here on the Monday 27th after Hearts beat Celtic 3-1 in real life. So we'll see how Celtic can fare at Tynecastle this time. And then if you look at the league table, so that's where we are in the league table. Most goals, Celtic. Dundee United's had the most possession. Kilmarnock's had the most clean sheets. Kieran Tierney's got the most highest rating. And the most goals so far has been by Zach Sapsford. So all in all, great start to the season. We're quite happy. If you'd like to see anything else, give us a shout in the comments. Any suggestions on what you would like to see in the game and the save. Like I say, it's a new channel. I'm new to this. So if there's any recommendations, anything that you want to see that I've not showed off, or if you would like me to maybe jump on a wee bit in the career, because I was thinking about doing that, even keeping the key matches like the Premier Sports semi-final, maybe the Champions League games, maybe just going over the league games a wee bit and then getting to the January transfer window. So give us a shout in the comments, or if I'm doing fine, everybody's quite happy with what's going on, we'll just continue on. But thanks again, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll be away from home to Hearts at Tynecastle and then home to Falkirk in the league. So thanks again, and we will see you soon.